Hi, this is Ulti Survival. Welcome to another episode of Gear Pack Mystery Box number 74. Well, it's Mystery Special, the team. It's the box number 74. Stay tuned, we'll be right back. Well, the Mystery Special, in line with the Holloween, is an unknown box. Basically, they don't give us a listing, they just send us sample. Everyone is different, so well, not sample, but they say that everyone receives something different, so it's gonna be a little different. I haven't totalized the box yet, but I believe we're way over the price of the box, so yeah, we're more than the price we pay for the box. So I'm gonna start with one item which had no description, no tag on it. It's kind of difficult to figure out what the heck it was. This, yeah. So when you open it up, it has two heavy handles and side flaps that you can open like this. It's an oil canvas tarp, basically with two handles. Well, it took me a while to realize that if I was bringing it together, I could carry wood in it. So it's an oil canvas wood or log carry bag, so you can bring to your wood stove. The log needed to be eating your home with a wood stove. So very interesting. I obviously don't have one, so I didn't recognize what it was at first. Kind of expensive because it's an oilcloth, well made, no names. So I went to the internet and asked what price it would be, in between $29 and $59. So basically this covers just the basic box by itself. So hey, that's interesting. So one first item. I'm gonna go quick because I mean, still many of these you guys know. So this one is interesting. It's kind of a waterproof wallet from North of 49 for those that travels. It's a make we find all over the place. You can slid in their cards, and if you go to a meeting where everyone is wearing a necklace, and then you have ID cards, so that people can know what you're doing there. So it's not bad. It's not expensive. $3.95. Everyone can find those in many travel stores or sports stores. Local store do have that. The next one is a classic, the survival blanket, Mylar blanket. Basically, this is also very expensive, but it ranges in between $6 to $10 Canadian, depending on which make makes it, if you're choosing cheapest or not. Basically needs to be everywhere, but it's another great survival item. A camping mirror, I have many of those. It's a stainless steel mirror, so you can carry it. You can signal with it, you can shave, do your thing. It's a small mirror. They're kind of expensive, around $10 each, 12 to 14 I've seen on the internet. I didn't go to downtown stores. You could find those very cheap from China. Then the other one, that's another one that's pretty good. It's the Light My Fire cutting board, but it's also a strainer. So it's from the line of Light My Fire. Here you go, and it's 2-in-1 cutting board. So if you cook on the go, then you can strain pasta or things like that. So it's light, it's compact, it's triangular, because Light My Fire cooking set are triangular, so they are the same size of these, which is a good addition. You have a string to hang it to dry. Everything, if you go portable, and those are about $15, maybe more expensive, so it's kind of good pricing. The next one, oh yeah, that one. When my father was young, going to boarding school, they had to carry one of those because it was compact. In their pocket they carry one of those, but it was stainless, it was aluminum. Now they're making it silicone. Oops, lost the cover there. And it's a collapsible cup. So it's an old idea revisited. And you have your drinking cup. So it doesn't take much space. You've got always a drinking cup, either for your tea or coffee, that you can consume with that and refold after. So basically you just fold it back by pushing on it, put it back into the container, or simply tie it up with this to your kit. I'll recover the cover later on, and voila. So a drinking cup in a box, not expensive at all. This would go about $14 again, and these are available mostly everywhere, and you can have cheaper ones in quantities if you want. They're available on the internet, so that's a nice addition. You always have a cup. This one is fun because you can pour hot liquid in it and not burn yourself. So for my friend that loves tea, this is a way of getting your cup without burning yourself on a metal or a ceramic covered metal cup. Obviously Kushka could be a replacement, but Kushka takes a lot more space. So that's about it. Then we have the classical match case. Always good to have many of those. Put your match into it, put the striker, and they're tall enough to carry the long wooden match, and the striker usually is in the cap, or if there's none, you can slid one side of the striker, you put it against the edge of the container so it doesn't start a fire in your pocket. But these are really good. These are not expensive. They're $3.95, commonly available, made in China. Different makes sells them, so you can find many of those. The sewing kit. Oh yeah, the next one is a Rothko foldable sewing kit. Always have a sewing kit with you. It's either for you, which could be kind of difficult, or for your kit. This one is a long, you can tie it up to a branch, have it in your face, some needles, some pins, some strings on steel. I'm gonna pull it out just so you can see. There's even a tweezer, a small tweezer, Chinese made button. But these are interesting because they are not, the line they unwind. These are bobines for your sewing machine, and they're steel. I like those because in a survival kit you use those as weights and lure, so it gives you something heavy, and you can use either the line in it to fish, but the line's not necessarily very tough, but I'm trying to wind it back up so that way I can tie it up with a half knot. There we go. Hey, all I have to do is pull and it's gonna unwind, so that way I don't lose my line being a big mess like they have presently in the kit. You have buttons, different size, 3 type of color of sewing string, whatever, and of course they have OD green, black, and white, and that way you have all kinds of your sewing needs, you can complete those. What's fun is that they have a lot of space, so you can complete those with anything you'd like to complete the sewing kit. So not bad at all. So it's a good start. It's not that complete. You may want to have a curved needle so you can stitch yourself back, or you simply use a straight needle, which is more complicated if you're doing it on yourself too. I mean, your choice. But sewing kit is a great kit. That is worth, let me see, sewing kit is about $7, the same one as this one on Amazon. It's available, so it's a good start. Or you can simply put bobbins like that full of thread and the needles. You can even magnetize one needle and decide it's your compass, it's your improvised compass needle. We'll see those in some of the capsule I'm going to make about how to and making things. The next one is interesting because it's kind of expensive. Those reflective paracord, there's 50 feet here from Hatwood Rope Manufacturing, which basically is a USA company, and these can reach up to $20 some. So I put a mean price of $16 to $25, so about $18, $19 in stores downtown. So it's not bad. The next one, oh yeah, no, not this, not these. Yeah, the next one. That's the first time I see this make. Rip Pack, R.I.P. pack. It's basically mint or powder that you put in your mouth and you squish around, and it washes your teeth on the go. It's kind of expensive. You've got in there 15 serving for about I've seen two prices straight from the company at $27 or MSRP, and from the internet about $10 a pack. You might find those into some traveling company. It's kind of specialized where you can't carry toothpaste, but at least you can carry something to take care of your teeth, because your teeth are essential for your travel and for your survival. So not bad. About $10, $20 Canadian. Oh yeah, that was $10 USA on the Amazon there. So that's about $20 Canadian if it's available in Canada. Again, this company picks product in the USA and will import it to Canada. So that's why that's fun for me, because since I'm in Canada, I don't have access to those very much. So I cannot go downtown and buy something new that you haven't seen without the help of this box. I mean, it's one of the perk of the box. The next item, oh yeah, I'm gonna pass this one for the end. Well, the next item, you all know them, light stick. They got a 30-minute high power light stick from Sepcial. They got chem light, tactical light, orange, and it's multiple color, I guess. No, it's 2 orange and these ones are yellow. So I got 2 orange, 2 yellows, 30 minutes the big one, high powered, and 6 hours the small one, about $3 to $4 each. You can find 12 hours depending on what you want to do. I'm not sure how good they are. They're chem lights, so they're from Sepcial, the original company, so always good to have some. They're one use, 6 hours, that's it, they're done. So that's why it's important to carry more option. That's why I carry all kinds of options, but these are compact, can be put in backpack and pull it out, and they go up to I think I have 24 inches one also. The next one, the next two we already had them in another boxes. The Blackbeard fire starter, which is a rope with some combustible material. These were retailed at $15 according to the old box. So still $15–20 downtown if you find something equivalent. And the other one is the Rough Rider. I thought was a knife, but it's not a knife again. It's the magnesium fire starter. Showed that in a couple of bucks, about $10–12, so not bad. And the last item is, oh yes, you know me, a knife. So there is a knife in all of my boxes because of the level I choose to have. I didn't choose to pick up the Ultimate, which would have a second knife. And now they're pulling out Elite box 4 times a year. Tempting. Classic CRKD knife, made by, who is it made by? Okay, the Copacetic. I'm not sure if I pronounced that correctly. Copacetic. Made by who it was made by. Oh yeah, it's marked on it. It's a Hank design. I think it's just Chinese designer that made all kinds of knife. So again, CRKT, they explain their knives. Publicity, it's always nice. And it's always fun. There's a funny story in it, so, and publicity for another knife. So there you go, another knife to the collection, CRKT. This is it's a deep pocket carry, open pillar, and has some serration. Yeah, not bad. The choa here is good for my hand, so you don't slip forward. It's a good place to put the. It's a saber grind with a. Well, it's not a saber grind; it's the Olo grind. Yeah, it's an Olo grind, so you can feel it. There's a swedge on top of it. It's no sharp edge, kind of a reverse tento with a round belly, so that would be good for food prep or skinning. So yep, not a bad knife. It's the number 2620. I would say this must be CR 815 or something like that, a 440C equivalent. I have not verified. It's not assisted, so it's just with a flipper. Okay, it took a couple of times before the flipper was able to open it correctly. So it's a liner lock, all black, not bad. So that completes our box. I think I have like 20 items to about in between $10 and $20. So makes for a $200 box. I could calculate it. It would be more intelligent to do so, but not a bad box. All kinds of items. My favorite item is probably the recall to my father's aluminum folding cup, and of course the knife and the log carrier. I'm not sure if I'm going to use it. I have a fire pit outside, so maybe that's for that I'm going to be using it. So instead of carrying it in my hand, I'm going to put it in the carrier and carry it to the fire pit. So that's it. That's the review of number 74. For those that are on Instagram with me, you've already seen the content because I posted a photo with a, like they say, share it on Instagram and tag us. Well, I did, so hope they're happy. I'm happy with the box. This video is also my way of sharing the information. So if you like this video, give it the thumbs up, share and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next episode.